So today we just had a new trailer drop for the second season of The Mandalorian, and I'm here to go ahead and talk about it, give you my reaction, and break down what I saw. Well, hello there! My name's Jeremy and welcome back to Freeform Disney, where I talk about all aspects of Disney, from the animated movies to the theme parks to Star Wars, Marvel, and Pixar, and the TV shows, and everything else in between. And that is why it's Freeform. And keep coming back every day for new daily content. If you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So today's topic is a quick look at that new Mandalorian trailer that we just had drop, and ooh, it's so cool. So first off, we've got this cool view, and it feels like some of the views that we have as we come past the moon to see Earth as it gets revealed past that. And I'm wondering if they were going for that feel, because although in this case it feels like it might be another planet too, because it definitely looks like a gassish atmosphere. And I have no idea where this actually is. Too many possible planets, and it could be one we know, maybe it's something completely new. And then we've got Mando's ship. The good old Razor crest pops on it, although it really doesn't look like it's doing that well. Smoke's coming from the side, we've got some sparks, the back doors kind of freely popping in and out a little. It's like, ooh, that's interesting. And then we jump down onto some planet. Don't know where we are exactly. Certainly a good bit of lights, a city back there. We've got the Mando and baby Yoda, the child. And they pop in and there's a ton of graffiti on this planet. So very run down, definitely kind of a scum and villainy kind of location here. Jay, it's got a cool atmosphere to it just off the bat. And then, well, hey, Tatooine is back. Can't not have some more Tatooine, especially after how we left Tatooine last time around, and all the rumors that Boba Fett will be here in season 2. Because there were spurs being heard at the end of that episode back in season 1, and that would be a key signature potentially of Boba Fett. Therefore, one expects that. But also, considering the whole mission is to find the Jedi, essentially, because hopefully they know something about where the child's species actually lives, well, makes sense. Head over to Tatooine, that might be one of the locations you'd head to. And hey, can we ever get enough of Tatooine? Well, okay, maybe we can. Maybe we'd prefer to go somewhere else, but Tatooine's just, cool planet. There's so much still really to explore on Tatooine that we've never really explored in any movies or TV shows anyway. Certainly the books and comics have gone a little further. But yeah, no, I think there's certainly more room to play on Tatooine, although my guess is we'll go back to areas that we're more used to anyway. Especially if you're looking for Jedi, and that probably means we're headed over to Mos Eisley. But anyway, anywho. Let's move on. Then we've got a whole bunch of ice planet maybe? Crevice. I've heard a lot of comments about how this is probably Elam. And, well, that makes sense. I'm going to agree that that probably makes a lot of sense. And, that's going to be neat. Get to see Elam in a live action form. I saw it in Clone Wars. Definitely adding the importance to the Jedi and getting their Kyber crystals there for building their lightsabers. And then over in Force Awakens, we see the planet turned into a giant weapon, and then, well, Starkiller Base, and then it gets destroyed. So, hey, here's kind of an in-between. If this is Elam, it could be somewhere else. I really don't feel like we're going back to Hoth on this one. I don't feel that. On the other hand, it could be somewhere entirely new. Who knows? Ooh, and then this next part. This is cool. So now we are on a planet, and, well, this is a whole docks. We've got Quarren everywhere around. And not just Quarren. I see at least a couple Mon Calamari in the background. And I think there might be another species in the background back there, too, on the left-hand side. Not sure what that one is. It's a darker red. But anyway, all the Quarren there, plus a couple Mon Calamari, makes a heavy, heavy argument for this being Mon Calamari we're at. And that... so cool. Can't wait to see Mon Calamari and how we choose to make that look. I personally wasn't the greatest fan of Mon Calamari in Clone Wars. I wanted to see more of Mon Calamari, and this looks like, hey, maybe we're going to get to see a bit. And then, if on cue, a Jedi. Although, I guess we can argue whether she really is a Jedi here or not. But when it comes right after that cut, right on the talk of Jedi. It's gotta be one, right? Now, heck if I know who she's supposed to be, or heck, whether she's a dark Jedi or anything else. You're beyond me. There's rumors a million out there on that one, but yeah. And if she's a character from Star Wars Rebels, well, guess what? I've not seen Star Wars Rebels yet. I'll be getting to it in the not too distant future here, but I am not there yet. So, for the time being, hey, look, it's a Jedi, I think. And she disappears. Dun dun dun. Oh, and also, they've got this cool old rickety boat. Although it's big, it's sturdy looking too. And I've got to guess this is still the same planet, probably Mon Calamari, and they're out there on the water. Don't know where they're going to or whatnot, but oh, so cool. Especially because there are Quarren on that boat. That would also tend to imply that we're still on Mon Calamari. And just some more shots of Baby Yoda there. And yep, so cool. Missed him so much. And then we're off into space, and hey, we've got the Razor Crest in there, and there are a couple X-Wings on each side. And these are not the new fandangled X-Wings from the sequel trilogy. These are older ones, as you can tell when they open up into their attack position. Which, they were beside Mando. Are they with him or are they not? Who knows from this? So it kind of looks like maybe they were escorting him. On the other hand, maybe they were pulling up alongside him to say, hey, pull over, buddy. And then we get to see them chasing him. Who knows, maybe they're the ones that did the damage early on, too. Ooh, all kinds of questions. And I'm okay with not knowing those answers yet. I'm okay with waiting till we actually see Season 2 to know the specifics. And hey, now we're over on a desert planet. We get to see Mando speeding away. Probably back on Tatooine if I had to make a guess. Oh, and those X-Wings in the clouds? Ooh, it's a beautiful shot. Whoever went ahead and did the work on that is really nice. Back to clouds, giving us a sense of scale and giving us the idea of ships really moving, which can be really hard in space. So getting down to some atmosphere is nice. Now, all of these clouds, where in the world does that put them? My guess is this is the planet we saw at the beginning. So the damaged ship heading there, I don't know, I'm feeling that. But frankly, ready to be completely surprised and completely wrong in any guesses I make when it actually comes to the end of October and moving into November here. Okay, and then, hey, we've got a whole bunch of those cool TIE fighters that are landing, 4 of them moving into landing positions. And this has to be back over on Navarro at this point. Back to kind of, I guess this is the main world we've really seen in Mandalorian here, but just the color scheme and everything just feels right for Navarro. And hey, we've got to see Moff Gideon again at some point, see that Darksaber pop back out. No way that's not happening. Not after we teased that at the end of Season 1. And then, hey, we're over and seeing some stormtroopers and maybe a base, maybe a ship. Kind of feels more like a base to me than actually up on board a ship. Hard to say, although the angle of it also makes you question a bit whether it might be a ship. But especially with the later part of the trailer, I'm going to kind of guess that we probably are flat on some ground. And that's because of these speeder bikes right here. And so we see a few of them running, dashing on off. But that's its own question, because a lot of dead stormtroopers. Mando got some people pissed off at him right there. That's for sure. What's new, right? Oh, and hey, there's Greef Karga and Cara Dune. Just looking good as always. Although, frankly, actually looking a little better. I have to question, even Cara Dune's outfit looks really similar to what we saw last time, but I'm questioning if maybe there's a bit of upgrade, like that belt buckle and whatnot. But definitely Greef Karga. I mean, his clothes look snazzier right there. So things are definitely going well for him. And we can see the town in the background seems to be bustling. There's some colors in there. It's brought to life a little bit, I would say. And then we've got the Mandalorian stuck under some grate somewhere. No idea where we are. But let's say Mon Calamari. I'm going to just put my money on Mon Calamari right now. Although it could be anywhere. Oh, and now we jump back to one of those first planets we saw. And we see Mando shooting someone down from a light, it looks like. Or at least shooting the light out. And we get a better view of some of that graffiti. And there's some interesting graffiti in there. And frankly, I think some of this is probably not supposed to be a Star Wars reference because, heck, there's a Cylon actually in the graffiti if you look closely. I also see 3PO up there in the graffiti. Or just another protocol droid. Doesn't have to be 3PO specifically. So yeah, I'm not sure that we should read too deeply into the graffiti considering the Cylon that's in there. And we're back on that ice planet. It's gotta be the same one. And especially looking at it here, it's gotta be Ilum, right? Oh, that would be so cool if we get to see some of the Jedi areas in there and see kyber crystals, or, even see the progression of what's been going on to the planet. Well, anywho. There's a Razor Crest crashing through the atmosphere. Just see all the fire from it going in way too fast. So this is probably a follow-up. This has to be a follow-up to where we saw originally. Just considering the damage, it would make sense that he's going in way too fast here. Oh, and hey, then we're off into a fighting match. And there's some Gamorreans, right? Gamorreans? Something like that. The guards from Jabba's palace, those guys are up fighting. We've got a whole ton of people watching. That should be a fun little scene. I'm curious about all those flags up over top of the arena. If anybody has any clue what any of those mean, if they're from a specific planet or anything, let me know. Just toss it down in the comments. Heck, if you got a comment on anything about this trailer, leave it down below. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we can see, huh? And then we've got Mando talking to some other guy over here. And, oh, look, we got a whole bunch of people with blasters over at Mando's head. Yeah, he might not be the most popular person in the galaxy at the moment. Oh, and I love this. You just see the lights light up over there on that weapon. And then maybe Yoda's like, oh, shit, I'm getting the hell out of here. Close that thing. And then we play this next bit of the trailer just in pitch black as we hear the missiles just hit one after another. And then we get to see Mando take out at least the last guy. Still a bit of that humor just sitting in there. And hey, that's it. Mandalorian new season streaming October 30th. 1 month and a half away. Oh, we're getting close. Oh, I can't wait. Well, anyway, that's that trailer. Hopefully you're as excited as I am about it. Oh, the music was fun too. And hey, I don't know if we'll get another trailer or not. For the other one, we got another trailer. I guess it was a couple weeks before season 1 aired. So maybe there will be a bigger trailer. This was definitely a teaser. Although, it's a teaser more in modern day sense. Because heck, go back in cinema history a bit, and teasers didn't really show you even this much. They were barely anything whatsoever. For an example, even in modern times, think Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin for the live action movies. They pretty much told you nothing in those teasers. But yeah, I don't feel like anything was super spoiled in this, and that's great. And I'll tell you, we didn't see any big reveals for characters that were much expected to be in here. So maybe those will be in the next trailer. If there is one, maybe not. Regardless, I'm definitely going to be watching it. And I'll be definitely making videos on it too when it comes out. And I'll probably do something about season 1 of The Mandalorian before we get to season 2. Somewhere in October, I'll put some videos out on the first season. Just because, well, the channel didn't exist at that point. The channel's only existed since late February, so I wasn't making videos when season 1 was coming out on air. Well, anyway, what about you? Go ahead and tell me what you thought of the trailer. Did you notice a whole bunch of things I missed? Are you psyched for season 2? Let me know down below in the comments. And thanks for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to go ahead and click the like button, share it with anyone you think will like it too, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another new video for Freeform Disney. Have a magical day, and may the Force be with you always.